Freshmen. Our time coming. Came from the bottom to the top. I will not stop. Through it all, I still go hard. Keep my faith in God. Hold my head up high.
What up? It's your boy, Mr. Gray, one half of the Freshmen, coming to you live from the Domain, Austin, Texas. EUTV, Entrepreneurs United.
What's good? It's your boy Kurt Beats, aka Kurt Fresh, the other half of Freshmen. He done said we're here in the Domain, just kicking back, doing our thing, you know.
Freshmen, support Freshmen 2011 and beyond. You know, like I said, you know, we just on a movement right now. If you want to find out new music, hot music, what's going on with the Freshmen, check us out at www.freshman.bandcamp.com. You can also check us out at abundance.bandcamp.com and find us on Facebook, Twitter, man. Just hit us up. We all over the social network scene. Find us.
I feel as though a definition of an entrepreneur is somebody that sacrifices and, you know, a lot of hard work, you know, and quick to move on opportunity, you know what I'm saying, and don't settle for less, you know what I'm saying. Go all out for everything, you know what I'm saying. Like, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be an entrepreneur. It takes a lot of, like I said, sacrifice, and I feel like if you can't sacrifice anything, like, you might as well give up trying to be an entrepreneur, man, because it's gonna take a lot of that, you know, and that's kind of like my number one thing, sacrifice, you know.
Just to add a little bit to that, you know, I agree a lot with what he said, but I mean, to me, an entrepreneur, anyone can have a vision, but an entrepreneur is someone who follows through on that vision through failures and they keep succeeding. Anyone can have an idea and think that, you know, I'm an entrepreneur because I have an idea and I have money to make this vision come true. But we know real entrepreneurs are the people who fail and continue to keep going, and then they're successful. That's my definition of an entrepreneur.
That's great.
Oh man, I mean, it may sound crazy to you, but it was like, it came out of nowhere. It was just a feeling that we had at one time. You know, we had been on the grind doing the songwriting and the music, and you know, we never really set out to just be artists. This was never the dream to just be Freshmen. It's just something that kind of came upon us as we were working for different artists and writing records, and things just started to fit us, and it felt real good. And one day we just came up with the idea, you know, we fresh, we young men, we are freshmen, you know, and it just kind of stuck, and it's kind of got like a double feel to it, you know, kind of like freshmen in school. You know, you walk around campus and you're like, yeah, I'm a freshman, but what's up, you know, I'm here, you know, I can compete with the seniors, the people who are already on. So it's just like a mind state, you know, like freshmen, something new, but you know, it just came out of nowhere, really, you know. So we've been knowing each other for about 8-10 years now, and it's just kind of like it formulated itself. It wasn't anything that had a plan behind it or anything like that. It just kind of came together. We like to say it was God's plan.
I gotta say, what inspires me to be an entrepreneur is just the vision, like Jay said earlier. You know, like, I feel like God has blessed me with a vision, you know, to do something new and fresh for the music industry. And it's like when something is tugging at your heart so much to go out and do it, it's like you can't help but to wake up in the morning and just push towards that, you know what I'm saying? So just that alone is motivating, you know, just the vision alone motivates me to get up every morning and push to be an entrepreneur and have my own success and have my own wealth, you know, so I don't have to be, I don't have to check in with a boss, you know. I'm my own boss, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it feels good to say you can make your own schedule and, you know, do your own things, take your own trips, man, and knowing that you work hard for that money and you work hard to build what you done built, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my whole motivation behind wanting to be an entrepreneur and just being able to open some doors for other people and open some doors for my brothers, you know. So that's basically what it's it, man. When I really think about it, the biggest challenge that's been for freshmen alone is the motivation and to keep pushing, because throughout life you have different obstacles that you gotta fight. You gotta have security. You gotta have, you know, money coming in to take care of things that you want to do, to get your company out there, to get freshmen out there. And in the midst of doing those things, we get frustrated when certain things don't fall through like we wanted to help us financially, you know, continue to push freshmen and get things going. And so I think we've grew so much as men to see, you know, that this life is bigger than just the money. So and being able to appreciate each other as brothers, you know what I'm saying, before the music has really helped us to keep pushing and growing. So that's kind of how we got over the fact of the money issue, you know, being like, man, as long as we keep pushing and keep recording music, that's kind of our motivation to keep going, man. Like, and to fight that obstacle and get around that. I mean, jump that hurdle. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the obstacle was money. You know what I'm saying? And it's still gonna be money, but as long as we got each other as brothers, man, like we really got something special, and we continue to keep molding our relationship as men first. The music just kind of happens, and the right people just kind of come into our life, kind of like Millionaire Mindset.
Plug. I would have to say too, you know, one challenge that we've overcome in the industry is, or just in life, is just knowing when to change and when it's time to grow up. You know, some people get stuck chasing this, you know, it's cliche, but chasing the cars and the clothes and the girls, and it's easy to get caught up in that because you see everyone who's on, that's what they're promoting. So for you to want to go a different lane, that takes some overcoming to do. It takes overcoming yourself and overcoming the fear of being different. And I feel like we've jumped that hurdle and we're running past that now. We've overcome that fear of, you know, having to be just like them to be mainstream or to get on. You know, we're going to take our own lane and we're going to go in our own direction. You know, get right or get left. You know, but
yeah, come on. Church.
But, you know, that's just all I have to add to that. You know, that's one of the things that I feel like we've really overcome in the last 2 years is really deciding to go our own lane, go our own direction.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah, that's what's up. What's next for Freshmen, man? Right now, we still molding ourselves, you know. You know, we haven't been taking any shows, like we haven't been quick to go to clubs and do different venues because we're still molding ourselves. So right now I feel like the next step for Freshmen is really hitting the lab. Like, we still in the lab. Like, a lot of people just be so quick to drop music and drop videos, man, but we really still molding ourselves, man. And because, like Jay said earlier, we're in a new lane. We're in a lane of our own, and so we want to make sure we perfect that and, you know, mold that. So, you know, we have other things like doing actual church events, you know, because we giving back, you know, to the person that we love the most, and that's God, you know, besides what we do outside the church. So the next step for Freshmen is steady outreach and ministering and, you know, helping young kids see the vision in music and, you know, help young kids get over obstacles themselves, you know, doing more outreach work instead of just the music. So I think that's one of the next things that Freshmen will get into. Yeah,
just to add to that, you know, like he said, it's bigger than just the music part for Freshmen. As me and Curtis and myself, we feel like we are entrepreneurs. So the next step is not only the music, it's actually branding the Freshmen in our company. And to do that, we can't just put out music. There has to be more of a foundation behind it. And right now, the next thing for Freshmen, for Abundance, is building our foundation. And like he said, through outreach and just really getting with people who want to make a difference in the world, and not just make money in the music industry. Because we feel like our product is good enough when it's time. The product is going to speak for itself. So it's all about building the foundation for the company, and that's what's next for us, you know, is building a foundation.
Man, I see myself personally in so many different arenas right now. Like, I can't say it enough, man, and I don't want to get emotional, but God has been like a blessing to me, man, and I feel like I see myself and Jay really both doing a lot of work overseas and reaching out to a lot of schools and a lot of people that are in need. A lot of kids that are lost, that want to be in this industry and don't really know exactly what it takes and don't really know or understand what's going on behind the closed doors of this industry. So I see myself and Jay really in 5 years, like, building our own empire, our own company besides Abundance Music Group, to actually help young kids grow in music, actually help them learn how to produce, learn how to write positive songs, learn how to actually play instruments. You know, that's a vision of mine and Jay's, to actually build a school, an after-school program to where we can help kids get into the industry and learn about more about themselves before they actually dig into the industry and all the BS that comes with the industry. So, you know, within 5 years, man, I actually see us, you know, back to the outreach, doing more for the young kids, man, and getting away from the idea of hip-hop and R&B and pop, but going back to more of what's your purpose in life, man. Like, what's the purpose of you doing music? What's the purpose in you wanting to play that instrument? What can you do in life to change somebody else's life and help them out? So in 5 years, like I said, I see us really building an empire, like, to help a lot of young kids and mold them and help them to be themselves in the industry. You don't have to be like Luda or Chris Cross, you know. You don't have to be stuff that you see on MTV. Be more of yourself and find your true purpose. So, you know, I feel like that's where we're gonna be within 5 years. Just really a lot of outreach work.
I know it's cliche, but I see us being successful, and successful to me is not measured in the terms of wealth or money. I mean, that's one way to measure success, but I measure success as far as making a difference in people's lives, people who we know and people who we don't know, people who we touch through music and people who we touch just through outreach, through just being in the community and involved with different programs. I feel like, you know, there's things we can't really discuss because they're still in the works, but I feel like there's a lot of programs and ideas that we have that are going to come to fruition here within the next 2 to 3 years to help us carry on and be successful, like I said, as far as just not music, but just outreach, period, and just helping bring a light, you know, to society, you know, that we, you know, basically that we all in this together. Let's all make a positive move, a positive change. You know, I see us being successful in that realm, you know, just being positive people, connecting with other positive people to do positive things. Once again, we're coming to you, EUTV, you know, Millionaire Mindset. Big shouts to them. They're big supporters, vice versa. We support them. You know, once again, this is Freshmen. You can find us Facebook, Bandcamp, that's freshman.bandcamp.com, abundance.bandcamp.com. Be sure to stay tuned to EUTV. This is not going to be the last interview from the Freshmen, so please stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Came from the bottom to the top, I will not stop. Through it all, I still go hard. Keep my faith in God, hold my head up high. Ha, 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 ha. I hold my head up high. Yep, hold my head up high. Yep. Come on, come on.
EUTV.
EUTV, man. It's your boy Curtis Bradford, man, aka Kurt Beats, Kurt Freshman, and we rocking with EUTV.
And it's your boy Mr. Gray, the other half of the Freshmen. Once again, stay tuned. Freshmen, Abundance, Millionaire Mindset, EUTV. You know what it is. Nothing else to say.
Yes, sir.
Came from the bottom to the top, I will not stop. Through it all, I still go hard. Keep my faith in God, hold my head up high. Hold my head up high. Come on, let's go. Hey, came from the bottom to the top, I will not stop. Through it all, I still go hard. Keep my faith in God, hold my head up high. I hold my head up high. Just hold your head up high. Come on, come on.
EU TV.